Hey everybody, Zach First Nights here. We're back with another Movie Memories Monday for you. I believe this is 105 or 4. What? I think it's 4. I know it's been a couple weeks since I made a Movie Memories, but like I said, it's not gonna be every Monday. But I also just wanted to get that out. Then I kind of wanted to take a little break from YouTube. It felt good to kind of just relax for a bit. But this one's gonna be for a movie that I've seen. I think all the way. I think maybe all the way once when I was young, but I didn't really remember it too much. I remember a lot of scenes from it, but didn't watch it up until earlier in the year. And it was free on YouTube, so I watched it on there. And because of that, I got this collection, and it is for the Peanuts, four Peanuts movie collection. I'm sorry if this is not in focus. I'm trying to keep it in frame, if possible. Not sure if it's in frame. But this one comes with 4 films. Their first film was technically called A Boy Named Charlie Brown. The second film was Snoopy Come Home. The third was Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. And the fourth was Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown. Now, since I got this collection a few months ago, I actually didn't really watch it up until just about a week or so ago. Yeah, about a week and a half or so ago, I watched 3 of the 4 films, and then just a couple of days ago, I watched Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown, which I really liked. But the one I want to talk about right now, though, is the third film, the one I seen when I was young, which is Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown. I'm trying to remember offhand what it's about. I think it's if I remember right, Charlie Brown and the gang are going on to a camp, and they're rivals with another camp who bullies them all the time. Charlie Brown, Linus, Sally, Lucy, Peppermint Patty. I'm not sure. I'm trying to remember who else was in that movie. Oh yeah, Drat, Marcy, and also Schroeder. Couldn't remember the name for a second. And obviously Snoopy and Woodstock were there too. It was just kind of funny though at the beginning of this movie when Charlie Brown gets left behind. Snoopy has a motorcycle and takes him to the campsite, and Charlie Brown obviously has a rough time at first, but towards the end of the movie, he obviously gets more of a better attitude, and it was just a really good little movie. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but some of the scenes were absolutely hilarious, especially with Snoopy and Woodstock. I also like the scenes of where all the girls, especially Peppermint Patty, which I'm kind of surprised it's Peppermint Patty who took the lead on all these instead of Lucy. But Peppermint Patty was doing all these voting things in order to help out the boys, which was that's kind of messed up for Peppermint Patty, but absolutely hilariously weird. I don't know why I liked that kind of humor. It was a little funny, and it's just funny because finally Charlie Brown stood up for himself and the guys and took charge, like how I think Charlie Brown should have done, which I'm glad that he did finally in the movie. Let's see, what was it? There was a scene where the bullies were bullying them, and at first they were saying that Snoopy would take care of their the other camp's dog. I think it was a dog. It might have been a cat. I think it was a cat. And the cat was also having... Alright, had to take care of something real quick. But anyways, the Race for Life Charlie Brown, the other camp's cat was, trying to intimidate them and trying to hurt them. More like scare them really rather than actually hurting. But they thought Snoopy would, protect them. But Snoopy actually got scared, but it wasn't until the end when Snoopy actually punched the cat. But for the most of the movie, it was hilarious though. See Linus being the one who protects them with his blanket, whipping the other team, as a whip to a bull or something like that. I think it's to a bull. I can't remember what. Oh no, a lion. It's like a lion, like a whip to a lion. And it was just a very, very funny movie. It was. The animation is really well done. I've always liked the look for the classic Charlie Brown movies and specials. I honestly did not even know that was the third film in the movies. I always thought that it was the first, because I thought the others were just random movies. But didn't know they're all theoretical films. The first one was the first, like I listed earlier. But other than that, I do think it is probably one of the best in this collection, I think, personally, when I've seen all 4 of them. It's a toss-up for 2. I'm not sure. I don't know. That one and the Bon Voyage Charlie Brown was really good, too. So I'm not sure if I want to put that one on about the same level of that movie or maybe just right below. I don't know. I really liked 3 and 4. They were really good films. And Snoopy Come Home was a really good one, too. But I wouldn't say it was perfect. I did like it, though. The Boy Named Charlie Brown was probably the least my favorite, which was the first film they made. It was definitely just not as nice to Charlie Brown and like the others. I mean, the others were mean spirited to him too, but they got better during the end. While that one had more of like a really mean tone to Charlie Brown, and up until the end, which was a little better, I guess. But for the most part, they were very mean spirited to him in that movie. But anyway, Race for Life, Charlie Brown was a really good movie. I think it's very well done for its third take. I think the animation's really well done. I like the characters. The voice cast was really well done too. It's hard for them to really mess up the voices. There's been a couple specials here and there that I've seen that do not have the best voice cast, because they try to mimic each movie's sound. You know, every special sound, like for the tone and how they do it. And they, for the most part, do a really good job. But I really think the Rest of Your Life, Charlie Brown was a really good special. I think the humor was great. Some of my favorite scenes was, well, when the boys were, you know, the bad team, the other camp, was sabotaging the other team's chances of winnings, which was the boy, Charlie Brown and the gang, and then also Peppermint Patty and her gang, which was funny because the winner, spoiler alert for the next 5-10 seconds, the winner was not any of the camps. It was actually Woodstock. Just want to give you that heads up. Woodstock was the winner of that race. But overall, thought it was a really good movie. I think it's worth a watch if you ever haven't seen it before. I'm probably going to try to get these films on VHS someday. Definitely Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown, and Bon Voyage. Soon to Come Home, I'll probably eventually get to as well. Boy Named Charlie Brown was okay, but I might get it on tape. But tell me in the comments below what you guys girls think about this video. What do you think of Race for Your Life, Charlie Brown? I also do like the music in it too. It was pretty nice. Some of the humor, most of the humor was really well done. But I'd say out of the four, it is a toss-up. I would say watch these two first if you can. The other two aren't bad, but I think the third and fourth film are actually really good. See you next time, and God bless.